There we go. We'll start that. Well,
You gotta grab the link.
I will in a second, but I like to pause the preview first when it shows up. There we go. That way it does that, and then I click live over here, and now it shows up. And then I can get see,
very smart.
Yeah.
Very bigged-brained.
we're always the biggest. This needs to stop.
Big brainiac.
We can do this. And there we go. We don't have to look at that again.
Nope.
And wait, cat.
Eshu.
Cat. No.
He's gonna run away.
How did you like that? Hey. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Ian.
Hi, Ian. We're gonna watch some television.
Yeah, we haven't started the episode yet.
We have not. So we're watching on the D+. Which, is so much less aesthetic than the Asian service D Life.
Yeah, that's pretty aesthetic, isn't it?
Right?
D Life.
D Life.
D Life desu.
Because the Disney streaming service in Japan was called D Life. Or Disney Life.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And they had that for like a decade. There was just this exclusive, like, just Disney streaming service in Asia called
D-Life. Interesting.
Yeah.
And they had that before we had this?
Yeah. I think they've now merged it.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Right? It's fine.
So if you guys want to watch along, queue up your Disney Plus. We're going to go to Ms.Marvel episode 1 and we're going to start it here in just a second.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
and we can watch along together. Oh man, how exciting is that?
It'll be good. It'll be good, right? Yeah.
Make sure everyone's fine. Well, how's your day going, Ian? I know I talked to you very briefly earlier today, but how are you doing? Streaming.
Yeah, we'll tweet it out. Whatever.
Got it. Very important.
Got to, right?
Very important.
What are my notifications? Okay, well, that's nothing important. That's fine. This is a terrible idea.
What do you mean?
You're right.
But
isn't it funnier that way? I'm watching along in spirit. Facts.
Oh, you don't want to watch it with us? Like with us?
Right?
Man. Crazy.
I don't even think he has Disney Plus.
Probably.
Which is the fairest because I don't have Disney Plus.
I mean, it's a coin toss these days.
That's fine.
Yeah, he don't watch TV. He's a gamer.
He's the proest gamer in the Discord.
You are kind of the proest
like
gamer,
unironically.
Ian. It's true.
He's
It's true.
I was gonna go back to sleep.
Oh no, Chase. You're much better off going back to sleep, man. This is gonna be terrible.
I mean, like, the Skadoosh scene can't be, and like,
of course not.
I refuse to believe they'd have the courage to put that in there.
It's too good.
It's
too
so
comic book.
Good. There's a lot of shit that's too comic book.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll make the Among Us joke?
Yeah. That's topical enough.
Okay. Actually, I don't think this series covers that far into the...
I doubt
that's way later during, like, the Halloween party with, like, Loki and shit.
Right.
That's if Loki shows... I assume I would have heard if Loki shows up in this.
Yeah, I mean, are they done with all the episodes yet?
Yeah,
it was only 6 episodes.
It's only 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're 4. Oh my god, they're almost an hour long.
So we'll watch 2 episodes.
Oh my god.
Does that sound fine?
That sounds fine enough. So before we get started, so Faye has been reading Poison Ivy. That's going on right now, and that's Wilson.
Yeah, of course.
I've been like thinking about giving it a go because I really like Wilson's
writing.
It's really good.
Yeah, Peter David recently started a run on the New Fantastic Four.
Oh shit!
And if you're unfamiliar with the New Fantastic Four, that was an idea from I think the late 90s, in which like the the core family members were off on an adventure, and thus Earth did not have a Fantastic Four. So Spider-Man got Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and Hulk to join him.
Yo,
and those 4 became like the temporary Fantastic Four on
that's
Earth.
a good team.
And they called themselves the New Fantastic Four. And that was just a short-lived like idea.
Okay.
But this new series, it takes place during that time, and it's just a couple other adventures that they went on while they were like a team.
Okay.
So, and it's like, oh, that's a cute idea. Like,
that's
like,
a
we're just going back
idea.
to this, and they're doing things, and it's Peter David, and I mostly like his work.
Right. Mostly, yeah.
I mostly like his work.
It's kind of half and half. It's a little even split.
Right? Like I love his work on Hulk. I love his work on
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how it is.
It's
fine.
fine.
You know.
All right, we're gonna get started with this first episode.
Yeah, we're gonna click start though.
We'll go ahead and click start, and we'll make sure that the subtitles are on, which
Yeah.
they should be by default. So let me turn down the gain. So I just want to make sure it doesn't pick up, because we have to be able to hear the television.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just like I turned up the TV because we were watching like that one video. So just turn it down.
Oh.
It's fine.
Shit.
Shit, what is it?
Shit, all is it?
What is
Oh,
it?
they're using a good song.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh
What are you
shit!
doing?
I accidentally backed out. My bad.
Oh, fuck you.
I backed out of the
Fuck you,
episode.
that's it.
Sorry, we're starting. We're going again. Let's go.
Okay, back in.
Yeah, we back
During
in here.
the Marvel sizzle reel, I guess is what they would call it.
Yeah, that sounds apt. It's a good song.
Is it?
I love that song.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, are they like showing Endgame?
I don't think so. Oh yeah, kind of yeah.
Or Infinity War? I assume this.
During Endgame, they were like kind of getting a little shit on by everyone.
Yeah.
And then Marvel like shows up and starts kind of doing shit.
Yeah.
It's true. That's how a lot of people feel.
But did she just like? That's so Carol though to fuck off.
Yeah, because like when they like the first time, like at the beginning of Endgame, they're like looking for her, or well, not looking for her, but she's like off flying around in space helping other people, and they're like, "Well, we need you on Earth, bitch," and she's like, "Fuck you."
That's so Carol.
Isn't that so Carol?
That's so Carol. No one should ever idolize Carol.
No, it's true.
It makes sense that a teenager would, since they only get to see like the highlights of like this person's life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that the brother?
Yeah, to me.
Okay. Okay. Hello, cat. Here, I'll try to make room for you. No, here, turn down the gain all the way down. If it's not already.
Now it is.
Okay. You don't... Okay.
What?
No, like, I'm talking... Like, it's like, you don't need to turn on the thing. Like...
Oh, off the radio?
Yeah.
Sure she does.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Yes, cat? You clawing into my shirt? Trying to hold on for dear life?
That green screen is powerful.
Yeah.
No, but she's real cute though.
Yeah.
She's a little cutie pie.
I'm a little sad the parents aren't as cute.
I get what you mean.
Right? Because like
Abu is adorable.
Yeah, he's so cute in the comic.
Mm-hmm.
Serving that cute dad energy, like
mm-hmm. And like being a good dad too.
Huh. Okay. I don't remember her being like ostracized.
Yeah, like ever. She was a little.
Like she was average.
Yeah,
and,
she
like,
was
clumsy and things.
Yeah, she was eccentric,
like,
but not like the weirdo.
Yeah, she wasn't ostracized in the school.
Mm-mm.
Why is he so white?
Because. Wow.
Yeah.
He got pissed.
Did not want to get pet though. Is that
her
Zoe?
friend? I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that's Nokia?
Yeah. Nokia.
I would not have expected her.
There's
to
Zoe
be...
right
okay.
there. Zoe's right there.
Okay, best girl. I'm surprised how energetic Nokia was there.
Yeah, because cause she's always a little more serious.
Yeah, she's the stern one. Like she's the one that's supposed to like balance out Kamala. Like Kamala's the energetic, like spunky one.
And now she's
like,
just kind of been all depressed
like,
and sad.
Calm down. We gotta. Okay.
She's very talented.
Huh. I'll be honest, I thought that they were going to like to characterize Kamala, they would have immediately put her into like what is that building called? It's not a church, right?
A mosque.
Mosque, yeah.
Because
there was a lot of scenes there early on in the comic.
Yeah, like I mean, because she goes to her group, like because it's supposed to show both, both aspects of her life. Of, it's like because it's just two big parts.
I hope they go there after this scene, like after they.
They should, yeah, because it'd be an after school thing. Yeah. She'd go with Nokia
or to the Circle Q. That's what it was called, right?
The Circle Q is where Bruno works.
Yeah. So I assume they have to introduce those two locations.
Of course.
The Circle Q, I almost feel like would be the defining location of the series, just so they could build one set.
Yeah, it's kind of their hub. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there we
it
go.
is.
Yeah.
Jersey City.
Purple. Okay. I remember like that catching me off guard when I read the plot synopsis of like first Avengers Con.
Yeah, I mean, so okay, yeah, first convention about the Avengers, I guess, you know.
Yeah, just because like because Kamala would go to them all the time.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like first. Wait,
Yeah.
like I kind of get it. Though I feel like they could have gotten away with saying like it wasn't the first one, just because like it's been what's the gap of time between the first Avengers and like Endgame?
Like real time.
Yeah.
Like
I almost think
Avengers
like,
1 came out in what 20
No, I mean like in universe. So like
Oh yeah, cuz there's a 5-year gap. After
okay.
There's a 5-year gap after from Infinity War to Endgame. Or not 5 years? I think it's 5 years.
Mhm. So she goes to a convention instead of a party?
Well, she wants to go to invention. I don't know if that's going to change things.
No.
She could be going to the party anyway.
Well, they haven't mentioned a party though.
Yet. We'll get there. At least they're doing like fun stuff with like the camera work and stuff.
Yeah. I feel like it's more interesting like here in the home cuz like
Yeah.
the morning breakfast scene was good. I liked that transition. Okay. Look at all those stamps.
Yeah. International stamping. International postage.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
So she knows already that something's up with it.
Well, that's also like I almost like dislike that more than anything else so far is like the mom like I kind of hate that they made the bracelet like important, like actually important rather than just emotionally important.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's going to be
it's now a plot device rather than like just a thing for Kamala to connect with her family.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom going like, "Oh no," rather than like the mom gave it to her, and it's like it's a source of comfort for Kamala to feel connected to her family.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay.
I mean, it's really good. I've been to a Halal Guys. It's a really good restaurant.
Kamala hasn't interacted with her brother, has she?
Very briefly, like at the beginning in the
Yeah, but they didn't actually like
breakfast scene.
They didn't actually like talk.
I guess they did a little bit. I mean, it was just like the passing interaction because she's getting started in her morning.
Yeah.
But
that just feels like odd.
Yeah.
That like currently hasn't had like an actual conversation with any family member. There's all these transitioning scenes.
Yeah.
Like going in and out rather than her actually like communicating with them.
Right.
Like this is arguably the first scene with the dad.
Well, you know, they're setting things up. I don't, you know.
And it's with Bruno?
Why not? He's a friend of Kamala's, and I guess his parents like him, so.
It'll be great when they ship him off to Wakanda. You know, if there's one thing that they change, I hope they don't make the will they won't they last as long as it does in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you hope not? Well,
there's still not a thing.
There's only 6 episodes. It's fine. That's cute.
Oh, you got things to say?
She does. She's calling it a party.
That's reasonable. That's the best scene so far. That's...
You could have just lied. You could have said like this, or you know.
Couldn't she have just said like, I'm going to do a thing with Bruno?
No.
Oh, hello, Cody. You are tightening on that leg, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Just a very honest person.
On my pant leg?
He's making biscuits, and he's also like perched precariously. He's trying not to fall off.
You're gonna get your claw. Is your claw stuck?
He'll be able to pry it loose. He's a big man,
right?
Big man, big boy. See now, look now. They're the brother.
Now they're doing a thing.
See, I'm trying to see chat because I can't read from that far.
Maybe she's just a very honest person. She's not. Kamala lies all the time. She actually just has no problem lying. Well, she doesn't like doing it, but she will.
Yeah,
they kept the sloth.
Of course, she loves the sloth.
Wow, that better be something I can buy.
That
better be merch for this show.
Hi, Selkie. What do you mean, kitty cat?
This one.
Oh, him. That's right.
And no. I almost think they should have changed the scene to make it so that they tried to.
Tried what?
Well, like they just lie to the
to the parents.
Yeah.
That would
they
have
probably
been,
should have changed it to that.
That would have been too.
Because what Bruno
on the nose.
Bruno didn't know that she was sneaking out that night, right?
Oh, to the party?
Yeah. Because he was just like, oh, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, I'll go with
Yeah.
That's fun staging for the shot. But it at least like pushes Kamala to feel like she has to go no matter what because of Bruno.
Yeah.
So it like helps you figure out what Kamala's like motivations are.
Right.
It also compounds all of the lies and things, so it helps
when it
like
builds up and
yeah,
it kind of
because she starts lying to Bruno at the party, and you have that great scene with Zoe.
Yeah, you get more Zoe.
Odd, like okay.
It's what she wants to be. She look up to her.
How come she's not wearing the sexy outfit?
Because she's trying to make a point and not do that. Because her mom is like, oh, it's too tight. But then she's gonna see the costume and not let her go. Is it a trash bag? The Hulk. What a guy. What a fella. Man, he like went for
He's going for it.
He is fully in. So green.
They've almost made the parents more respectful.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Oh, come on, Kamala.
He was trying so hard. They both were.
Kamala, what the fuck?
It's gonna take him 80 years to get all that paint off.
Right? Oh, you okay, Cat?
Is he okay?
He was struggling for a second. Wait, so the con really wasn't this night?
No, not yet. They're still working up to her going. She was asking if she could go.
Okay.
It's not going to be the same night.
I guess I just kind of thought that since like the dad was fully in costume.
Right. I mean, maybe just to drive the point home.
Yeah, and that's super cute.
Yeah. They tried. But, you know, she's being teenager.
Oh no, this scene's gonna drag, isn't it?
Maybe. It's fine. It's got to be impactful emotionally.
Oh, but the Bruno scenes were always the worst. Unless it's him getting cucked, then it's funny. A turtle.
That's kind of fun.
That's cute.
Those are some fun little gloves. Look at these kids hanging out on the city in the roof on the roof in the city. True locals, even. What was she even doing?
I don't know. Man, poor Nokia.
Getting nothing. She was so important in the comics, and she has
character, the side character
nothing.
with the most like screen time, nothing in
Absolutely
the adaptation.
Nothing.
Kamala doesn't have friends. We need to make her like Ronri, despite having like an entire friend group that she hangs out with all the time in the comics.
Ronri.
Silky, we're just probably gonna watch like episode 1 and 2. Maybe just episode 1, depending on how this goes.
Yeah. See how it goes.
Like if this is aggressively painful. Oh, what is?
It's a fantasy.
I get it. It's just kind of like okay.
You're just traveling all the way there.
Okay.
She's having fun, man. She's having a lot of fun.
I guess she's having fun. That's okay, Kato.
I feel like they're having trouble with the front door.
Probably. Okay. They kind of made Kamala really vain.
Well, you know, she wants to be special. Hello.
You have a cat on you.
I do. Look at this
surprised.
lad.
He's been sleeping and vibing.
This little meow meow.
Literal meow meow.
Yeah.
Hey. What you guys doing?
Watching Ms.Marvel. It's wild.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Right?
Oh, she's cute.
Isn't she cute?
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see how the plan goes.
Right? I guess I kind of liked how small scale Kamala's motivation was originally, where all she wants to do is stick it to just Zoe to prove
it was
that, like,
it was simpler and more typical teenage shenanigans.
Yeah,
but this way they don't have to introduce the Terrigen cloud because
well,
that was really
I feel like they still could have done that, but keep a lot of the events.
I suppose so,
Or at the very least, still make it more of like she's trying to want it. Like if they introduced that Zoe wanted the crown. Right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
And so you give like Kamala a reason to like go, ooh, yeah, I need to get above like her.
Right.
So it's more like an individual competition thing. This is stupid.
No, Cody, we're just watching the episode and talking about it. That's really kind of it.
Yeah. Odd, but okay. Because that's still like one of the cutest scenes when she like builds her costume for the first time.
Yeah.
And she chooses to wear the bracelet.
Because it's like, a part of her culture. And
it's like,
being
oh, I
her
want
family.
this to like connect me to my family even when doing crime fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're already late?
Yep.
Amazing.
She couldn't get up the gumption.
All right, Maestro, see, that's amazing.
Fucking ate shit. Took the whole branch down with her, broke her back. Jeez. Hello, Wolf. Shuffling.
Oh, Wolf, hello!
We're just watching something.
Yeah. I don't know. Other VTubers do watch-alongs and things.
It happens. Oh, bye-bye. No. Good job.
You've only seen me do watch-alongs. That's not entirely true. You've been here when I've streamed a video game.
Well, no, like he hasn't seen anyone else do a watch-along except for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I'm doing something unique.
Oh, so this is Avenger Con.
Yeah.
So it is just a party.
Did they pay to be here?
Yeah, they have badges.
Okay. That's a cute reference.
Okay.
And this just reminds me of why I don't go to cons.
People.
Like, oh, it's crowd. Yeah, that's about right. All the Ant-Man merch still there on the shelf. Yep. Let's go.
That's cute. Shelter.
Right?
Maggots. It feels like you could make a lap in this whole place in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just one big room.
All right, Wolf. Wait, I thought the alarm would only go off when they were near the room.
So.
Okay.
She feels bad, I bet.
Well, she better.
Yeah, for real.
What she did earlier.
Oh, there's Zoe. See, she's... Yeah. I mean... It's a costume of Carol's.
Yeah, that's kind of cute,
That's
actually.
the joke, though.
No, big brain play would have been to put Zoe in the
black
Carol's Ms.Marvel
outfit. Oh, yo, that would have been the best. That would have been great.
That would have been a big brain play.
Okay, yeah, see? She's putting the bracelet on. No. I guess because she thinks it's a... Well, I guess because she thought it was a good... You're
going to leave Bruno's gloves there? That's so rude.
She forgot! She's panicking! Oh no, she's panicking.
Just break your thumb.
Just go. Guys, y'all. He's not even noticing.
No.
Natch.
Maybe you can't see it.
Maybe that's a point, a good...
Yeah. Monitor guys?
Monitor guys.
You doing okay, girl?
Well, that's neat. That was cool.
Oh, is she the Avatar now?
Yeah. The Avatar. It is me, Kamala Khan, Avatar. She gonna do cool stuff?
Why is she like in the front?
Because it's her turn to showcase, I guess. It's also about her. The show's about her, remember?
I get it.
Do the thing. She's gonna do the thing, right? What is that? What is it supposed to be?
She's Green Lantern, remember?
Oh, true.
Huh.
I killed Scott Lang.
Someone had to.
I kind of really didn't like those power effects very much.
I'm hoping that it's just like it's the first shot, and so like in action scenes it'll look fine.
I hope so.
And I'm assuming it was more of a perspective issue of like trying to make the powers look head on.
Yeah, I
like,
suppose so.
Maybe in a more like controlled perspective it'll look
better.
Right.
Right.
Because really, it was like it was an issue of like foreshortening on the powers, where it's just a hunk moving forward, so it looks real awkward.
Yeah.
So
why is it still rolling around? I'm sorry.
Because drama.
Yeah, true. Holy shit!
They killed Zoe.
They killed her. Oh no, she's still hanging on. Why didn't you move her, Kamala?
Oh my god!
You ducked out of the way and left her to fucking get shit on. Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Are you serious? Incredible. Oh, the thing glows.
Does. If you know that you have, yeah, I was about to say, like, why didn't you just do that?
What is this weird Dutch angle?
I guess they just wanted to make sure that like the there's motion when motion isn't actually happening.
Yeah.
In which case, you know,
It's a something for sure. Are they? Yeah, waiting in her room, of course. Of course. Drama mama mama mama.
well, yeah, she's a selfish teenager.
That's what happens. I mean, she's 16. She doesn't have to figure it out right
This
now.
is facts.
I mean, that went okay, I think.
It's like
For getting caught, I think that went pretty well.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking the mom's too lenient. Like, oh my god. Like,
That's not the vibe I would have gotten from the mom in the comic. You know?
no. Well, like the parents are like completely off.
They're definitely. I mean, Abu's a little closer. He's a lot
I
more
feel like
like
he's
just
closer to him in the one scene with Bruno,
yeah,
where he's that excitable, happy dad.
right.
And I did like the scene of him like, oh, dressed up as the Hulk. That's
Yeah.
super cute.
But he seemed more just like the chill, strong, silent type of dealie in the comic.
He is on occasion in scenes where he's more
Oh, we made it to the end of the episode.
Oh, was that the end of the episode?
Yeah, we're in the credits now.
Oh shit though. Like I feel like post like the very beginning of the comic, he gets more like chill and is more like intimate with Kamala.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just more that first like couple chapters where it feels like, oh look, see, it's the famous like cover for okay.
So what do you think?
I'm legitimately surprised at Kamala's characterization. I figured I wouldn't like it. But what strikes me the most is the one scene with her parents.
Yeah.
Where I feel like Kamala wouldn't have snapped back at them. Like anytime her parents give her any like leeway or like, oh, where we want to do this with you, she's happy in the comics.
Right.
She's like, oh my god, like my parents are finally like opening up to me, they're finally accepting, like where they're meeting me, like the idea of like the parents meeting her halfway would have meant the world to Kamala in the comics. So that scene of her like snapping at them, I was like, oh my god, that's not like.
But it's a more.
That doesn't feel like what Kamala would do at all. Like
it's more understandable to an American mainstream audience.
I get
Kamala
it.
just being a rebellious teenager.
They've kind of flattened, I think, her.
Because like I mean, her having her life being both her, living her teenage life, but also kind of, within the culture of her family.
Yeah. Well, they show that off a lot more in the comic, like right up front.
Yeah.
Like, where's the scene with Nokia?
Because it's a huge part of her character.
Like, I'm surprised that scene's gone. I'm hoping that's in episode 2.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, they do stuff after the credits.
Oh, do they?
Because it's Marvel.
It's Marvel. She gets caught right away.
Right away.
Okay.
Well, yeah. That was episode 1.
Okay.
You did it. I'm proud of you. Your first live-action Marvel property in 10 years.
Facts. Here, put on episode 2. We'll do like one more.
Okay.
We'll do one more episode. 2. There, we're starting episode 2, so you can pull it up on Disney Plus yourself.
On Disney
if you
Plus,
want.
yeah, you can watch
along.
with us. It's just starting right now, though, so we
Yeah.
might have a few seconds ahead of you. I mean, yeah.
I kind of don't like the Avengers Con thing.
Angle.
Yeah. I really liked the personal, like, how much it meant to her to go to a party, because that's what, like, American girls do.
Yeah.
So it's her trying to be, like, more American.
See, like, there's a lot less of a focus on that separation of hers.
Yeah. Yeah, Ian.
There's a lot less of a focus on the cultural aspect of herself.
Because that was what I found fun about, like, the original conflict, is it's her actually trying to be more American.
Yeah. When it's like, she wants to be quote unquote normal, but she just wants to do the things that she wants to do, and that's kind of it. Not this big old.
Yeah, instead there's more of a cultural impact to, like, her motivations every step of the way.
Because again, which is why when Wilson really had a good grasp on that, like, sort of.
I'm surprised how much that's because everyone was telling me that was kept intact.
For this,
yeah, everyone's like, oh yeah, like her culture means so much to her in this, and like that first episode, it was gone.
Yeah, we didn't quite see it. She was just kind of focused about what she wanted to do.
And like it surprises me that was a 50-minute episode and the entire side cast got sidelined. When like in that first chapter, I like understood every single one of her side characters up front. You get to know Bruno. You get to know every member of that family.
Yeah, you don't even know Nokia really here.
No, I'm surprised how much
she's shown up and said hello.
Right. All right, Ian. No worries.
Bye, Ian.
What?
I like her eyebrows.
What a compliment.
I like strong,
good night,
I like
Wolf.
Strong eyebrows. Good night, Wolf. I just like strong eyebrows. Thick, strong eyebrows. No, Ash. No ice cream for you, sir.
That's not for you. I mean, it's Supu. But... odd hallway, but okay. Oh my god. No capital.
Ash, what are you doing?
Oh, he's
Get your
bumping into the
tail
mic.
off the microphone.
His tail's just
no,
just on the mic. Let's go.
Stop it.
Let's go,
It's so
Cattle.
close to your ass. Quit. Get your ass off my microphone.
No,
ass.
no. Wrap that tail around the. What are you doing?
Hello, Cirrus. Welcome back.
What are you doing, Cat? Oh my god, nope.
The nose flare.
Wait. Oh my god.
Here's the party.
Okay.
So it's a party, but it's not where she got her powers party.
Mm-hmm. I feel so bad for Nokia.
Reduced to literally nothing.
No. No. Cattle. Oh. Oh no. Cattle. Cattle.
He's just being a menace. Literal menace. Oh my god, bro.
He just wants to headbutt the microphone.
You gonna chill? Oh look, training montage. So she can get stronger.
Oh my god.
Stop, man.
I mean, this is your child.
It is.
What?
He was doing thermal readings. Damn, eat shit.
So can she use the powers without the bangle?
I don't know if she's tried taking it off yet.
Well, it's actually just Green Lantern.
It is just Green Lantern.
Oh, are the cats fighting?
No, they're just having a time.
Okay.
There she goes. Jesus. Oh my god.
Wait, you didn't hear... Seriously, you didn't hear the cat, like, bumping into the microphone and shit?
He was, like, all over it. Oh, hey, there's the mosque. They're going.
Oh, we're finally...
Yep.
They're late? Okay. Was that a cell phone?
No, it looks like one of the tiles.
Okay. Nope, didn't come across. That's impressive.
Wow. I guess they did, huh? It's instant.
Is Instagram still in?
Yeah. Still very topical, if you will.
Do you use the Insta?
No, I don't use the Insta.
I do have some noise cancellation on my mic settings, like within OBS.
Right. I mean, can we be heard fine? Oh, that he's referencing into when the
Yeah.
when the cat was going crazy.
Yeah. Insta sucks. Does it? I've never really used Instagram.
I used it for a brief time in my youth. I took a lot of pictures of flowers.
No, but you're supposed to sound like one. Oh, you just say that and then dump Nokia? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I thought that meant that we were going to transition into more of a, like, friend scene between Nokia and Kamala, but okay.
But can I go to a party? But an actual straight up fucking party. Oh my god. How nice.
Okay.
So she didn't sneak out this time.
No. I don't know, that was almost the most Nokia line so far.
Yeah,
like...
facts. Jesus.
What?
God has willed it. The outline's fun.
Oh, okay. Oh, just don't even run, Bruno. How about a light?
Yeah.
Kind of an abrupt exit of that scene, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Nokia even here?
She's just hanging out. Bruno, chill. Bruno, chill.
He's just trying to get in between them.
I know. Are you pulling over to the wrong side of the road to let everyone out?
Don't worry about it.
And why is it so empty?
Don't worry about it.
Bing, 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 bing.
Huh.
Smooth.
Odd. You would think with the extension on like the runtime of episodes, the other characters would be getting.
I mean, it's only 6 episodes.
Yeah, but if they're not gonna like they have stripped the ongoing plot of the first arc.
Yeah, fair.
Entirely, which means you would think there would be like more time for character scenes, but they've also stripped it of that.
Yeah.
Because we're already in the second arc.
Right.
So they straight up just skipped arguably the first 2 arcs. Because they've gotten rid of the whole Inhuman thing.
Because they're not going to tie them.
That's
they're
funny.
never going to tie them in. So there's no Terrigen Glove or anything
so like
that.
then the second arc is with Thomas Edison.
Please let him show up.
He's not going to be in this. He's not going to be in here.
Please let him show up.
He's not going to be in here.
But he's the best villain.
If her powers in the comics are too expensive for this, do you think they're going to have Thomas Edison here?
Maybe.
That'd be too expensive. And if they did, he would just be a human.
She's pretty cute.
She's fine.
Dang, that line works really good. Just put on your mask. This is supposed to be topical, right? KK, that's cute. What are you doing, Ish?
Like, I'm surprised how absent Nokia and Zoe are.
I mean,
I kind of thought, like, with this adaptation, like, they would be they would want them more upfront just so that they can like set them up early.
Well, it definitely depends on the route they're going to take with the rest of the show. It's more just about Kamala, like up and down, left, right, just about her.
Yeah. But it almost makes me wonder, like, why make this a miniseries then? You could have just had this be a movie.
Fair.
Like, if it's not gonna feel like...
Look at those shoes, though!
What the hell?
Dang, girl! Slay! What the fuck?
Yeah, but why are you wearing them? Like, if Zoe was walking down the hall with those, like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it feels weird that Nokia is wearing them. What is with this look, Bruno? What is...
He's going full Marty McFly.
Like, what are you doing, sir?
Marty McFly.
Abandoning Kamala.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we were just watching. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So they're moving this up front?
Yep.
Okay. Definitely less fantastical, though.
Not as wacky and silly. But
Because, like, Bruno getting a scholarship to the university in Wakanda, like, that's an offer that, like, legitimately he couldn't refuse, but wanted to refuse it.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's like, oh, it's just CalArt.
Yeah, it's CalArts, but the tech division.
Okay, so they're moving him up front, like this character. I assume that he's like the mutant from the second arc, or like a later one, which feels weird.
Yeah,
it feels bad that like her interest in him feels more vapid.
Yeah, a little bit, but she's all swept up. She's being a teenager.
Yeah, but I guess like that was the thing in the comics, right? She actually had more motivation than that.
That's
for like Red Dagger.
Yeah,
where it was like, oh, he's also an inhuman, so he's going through the same stuff she is.
An inhuman.
So she felt like she could confide in him.
Right.
So it's like, oh, is there romantic tension, or does she just feel a connection with him based on like their origins? And that's something that like Kamala has to think about. And,
yeah.
And in this case, she's just like, wow, hot boy.
Yeah. Like a teenager, hot boy, teenager, hot boy. She wanted to be accepted and be popular and be powerful. And now she has confidence because she has superpowers.
Except for when she isn't confident.
Yeah. They reference Bowser, and she has little sunglasses while she's driving.
Because it's weird. Like, this girl is acting her heart out.
She really is. I mean, like, when you like see interviews and shit with her, she was real excited to do this.
Yeah.
Apparently, she was actually a Kamala, like a Kamala fan.
Yeah, and you can tell that like she's enthusiastic about this role. This script is not helping her.
Not particularly.
It's kind of working against her, actually.
But
because like she's acting like Kamala, but the script doesn't feel like Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this weird dissonance.
It's romantic. It's tension, Josh.
I realize these episodes are 50 minutes and we have to fill time. Oh, we're just introducing her right off the bat.
Yep. Why not?
Well, like, we kind of got to know him before his girlfriend got introduced, so it like felt like, oh, because he was like really into like the cultural aspect, the religious aspects of his culture.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it's like, oh, I'm gonna get this with this black woman and like have basically a son. And so it's weird that like they just shove her here, and there's no introduction. We don't know much about her, like Kamala's brother yet.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know anything about like. At least I assume that's supposed to be the girlfriend.
It's a fiance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his fiance.
That's okay. Yeah, very. Oh, we just go.
Yep, it's just fun because they got caught, but then they fixed it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just the newest Digimon thing, and a lot of people like are weird when it comes. American fans are really weird when it comes to Digimon because it's just like they'll remember it as children, and then they'll just not think about the franchise. So the next thing they see, they're like, "Oh my god, it's that thing from my childhood, 10 out of 10," like, and not actually think about it, and then pretend that the franchise was gone for that entire length of time, as if everything in between didn't happen. Oh, we're also skipping the entire like thing of the mom and dad not entirely being accepting of his fiance.
I think that's part of what this is about. They're just being, they're being cordial, but like,
I guess I just like expected that since these were episodes, we wouldn't like condense whole arcs into a scene.
You can only expect so much, truthfully. Well, yes and no. I mean, like, there could be more, there could have been more faithful attention paid to adapting what was there. But
because I actually really liked this arc where it's like, oh, the parents have to like be open with their culture, and like because like this girl wants to be a part of it.
Yeah.
She wants to like be. It's like she doesn't want to just like be married to someone in this culture. She wants to be a part of it. She wants to learn it. She wants to like live it. And that's like a whole arc for like the parents have to overcome to like be open about it and let her be kind of like accept her into this. And that was kind of like really cute. And I always thought of that arc as like really meaningful, and to have it be boiled down to a scene in which it's more implied than anything else feels like a little sad. Okay.
Cool.
It's so awkward.
A little bit. So it's definitely that mom knows a little more something about this than she's letting on.
Odd, but okay. I mean, I guess she can't just like ask Medusa about like.
Yeah, she can't.
So, like,
she can't get help from the Inhumans. Like she should.
Which means the whole arc with Lockjaw's not going to be here. No Lockjaw.
We're never gonna get Lockjaw.
We're not gonna get the boy.
He's so fun.
He's a precious boy.
He's a bean.
Ash, what are you doing? He was trying to like get under the pillow.
Yeah, he's curious.
It's not new. Like, okay. So what do I think of this so far? It is like a well put together television series at times. And the actress, like I mentioned it before, the actress is really doing a great job of capturing Kamala, but the script is doing an awful job at capturing Kamala. So you have these scenes that are like fighting each other, where you clearly have the actress trying to make it feel more like Kamala, but the script doesn't know who Kamala is.
Doesn't quite want to let it be what it needs to be.
And the actual events happening are going by at such lightning pace that nothing is landing. And like the point of a lot of these like story arcs aren't in this adaptation, so it feels odd like every step of the way.
It does feel better than I was expecting it to.
I think that's just like how decent the filmmaking is. So it makes like watching the scenes nice, but as far as like the storytelling is concerned, it doesn't quite work. Because you have like, who is this girl?
It's supposed to be Nokia.
They keep calling her Nokia, and I'm like, where? Where is Zoe? Where's like the whole motivation behind like
Not even
Zoe
here.
and Kamala's dynamic? Like, I wonder who the dialect. I'm kind of curious too. I'll probably look it up later. Because they've kind of taken, it's weird to say, and I know that this is an odd criticism, they've taken away all of the comic book feel.
Even though they're like having like a fun little like...
Yeah, like they're... I know people are gonna go like, oh, but Josh, look, they have these little like comic panel things, and I'm like, no, that's an aesthetic. That's not the feel of comics. Because a lot of people like to boil down comic books to like just an aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the people who praise like Spider-Verse for feeling like a comic book is just because of how the visuals are. And that's like sad. Though that movie does a much better job at feeling like a comic book adaptation than this series is doing. I don't know what they're doing with Nokia in this.
I think so. Comparatively, I think you're supposed to compare her to Kamala in that she's in a really similar, very similar backgrounds, very similar sort of, personal situations, but the way they're tackling, adapting and growing into who they want to be is vastly different, with Nakia being more take charge and being
more... but I guess like there's almost not enough, like we don't see Nokia enough to feel her character. They're just she's participating in this thing, and there's one line of setup earlier,
right?
So we're doing this now because do thing. It either feels like scenes are like lightning quick or glacially slow with no in between.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these guys.
Oh yeah.
Remember them?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Weirdo.
Well, look, influencers are influencers, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And she would be an influencer.
Yeah, in high school.
So it's too grounded and dull. Well, like the comic is grounded and dull. Like that's it's more like the energy, right? Does Kamala ever dab? God, she needs to.
She needs
to. Like, Kamala dabbing would just fit so much. I don't really understand what you're getting. I get it. I get it. It's a hard thing to nail. Cause like there's this like mundane feeling in like comics for its slice of life portions that still feel like everything is taking place inside of a comic book, because that universe is so vibrant and anything is possible that really only comic book writers can tap into. Which is why all of the best comic book adaptations are usually written by people who also wrote for comics, is because they can like pull from that and the feeling is still there. Like I get that this whole sequence is to replace the Medusa and Lockjaw segments.
Yeah.
And I get it, but it certainly makes this world feel very small.
Mm-hmm. That's for certain.
What are you doing?
I don't know why he's... That I don't know why he did. Idiot.
Like, okay. What is this sequence?
We gotta add some tension so that she can use her powers.
But I love how much her powers don't mean anything.
What do you mean?
Well, like, it's clear that they didn't, like, think about how these powers, like, represent Kamala.
As far as, like, her growing and changing?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like puberty?
Yeah,
like
it's teenagers. Like, oh, get it? It's fun.
You know,
like,
the on-the-nose thing? Wow, she's fast.
Oh, she just do it.
Oh, she just put the jacket on and the helmet, I guess.
I do think it kind of sucks that Zoe wasn't the one who coined Kamala being Ms. Marvel.
What do you mean?
Well, because remember in the comics, after Kamala saves Zoe, she's accidentally taken on the form of Ms. Marvel.
Right.
Of Carol Danvers when she was Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
So when, like, Zoe gets interviewed by the news, she just says, like, oh, I was rescued by Ms. Marvel.
Yeah. But not...
And so...
by that point, she was already Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah, that's why she's like... It's like, Ms. Marvel? Like, oh, Carol, are you, like, using your old identity? And just like, no. And that makes, like, Kamala feel good about herself. Of just like, oh my god, I was compared to, like, Carol, like, in a... in a fun way. And that's what causes her to, like, take on the name.
Yeah.
Is because of Zoe. Girl, chop chop. Like, what are you doing?
Squash.
No, she is wearing the pants.
Okay, yeah, she like totally changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she added the sash. Like, see the little skirt sash thing that she did?
Yeah. Odd.
It is what it is. Wacky.
What?
What an inopportune time. And then he died.
Oh, please. It's just so awkward when they try to include the hand.
Yeah. Man, she did such a terrible job. Oopsie daisy. If you weren't busy sitting there doing your stupid superhero pose, gawking, going crazy, what the fuck ever.
So people would be immediately on her, right?
Like immediately.
Because there's not a lot of heroes and stuff in this universe.
Not a lot still doing things right now.
No, I just mean like in general. This isn't Marvel Comics where like there's a hero on every street corner.
Yeah, on every corner.
Like, so this feels like, okay, so like the government's gonna be on her ass. Tony's gonna like already knows about her.
Tony's
like,
dead.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tony's probably still alive.
No. Tony's dead. This follows post Thanos.
No, they can do like the Tony AI. Because that was a thing where Tony died in the comics and he was replaced by a Tony AI.
Yeah, true. Fair enough. but I don't know if they would.
Because if they did that, then they could just like get Tony to do voice acting, and he wouldn't have to be on set or anything, and they could pay him less, while also like freeing up his schedule.
Fair enough.
That seems like nothing but a plus side for how you do handle this.
That was a really dumb way that she got away. Oh, there she is. So they are actually related. Oops. Whoopsie daisy. Well, that was the end of episode 2.
They made them related.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I mean, they were related in the
that's
comics, but more tangentially.
Yeah, but because that's her aunt, her mom's sister, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're cousins.
Okay.
Teehee. Oopsie. We have to wait for the after credits scene because there's like always one.
How are you feeling about this so far?
I don't outright hate it like I was like kind of expecting to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested enough that I might just keep going with it, but I'm not sure yet. I just like it makes me want to like just read Ms. Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
it makes me just want to read it
like,
instead.
Oh man, I miss like Zoe having a personality. I miss Nokia being like a part of.
Let's get like a good animated series written by Wilson. Like straight up, like just an animated adaptation of the fucking comic. That's just what I want.
Right.
You know?
No, I feel that.
Look, that's even Bruno from the comic.
No, that was the brother.
The brother, not Bruno.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Well, they showed the outstretching hand, and like they're just showing like comic panels. And I'm like, I wish I was reading that.
I wish I was just reading it. Yeah.
Because I did always like how like Kamala's powers were meant to like symbolize purity, and so like not purity, puberty.
Yeah.
And so like it looks awkward when she uses her powers.
When she's
like,
all stretchy, it looks funny on purpose.
It looks so awkward, and it's like, oh, it's done that way on purpose because you're meant to like.
Oh, there's no after credit scene for that one.
There's no after credit scene. Okay, go to the episode list. What are we?
See all episodes. All right.
So they're actually just going to the wedding?
Yep.
That's so awkward. Kamala travels the world to solve the mystery of the Bangle. Oh, okay.
Time and again, Bang reveals to Kamala secrets about her family lineage as well as truth beyond the veil. And back in Jersey, Kamala fights to save her friends.
Oh, so they just skip straight up like 5 years of the comic.
Yeah,
because like that character shows up way later.
Way later, yeah.
When she does travel too,
and what she's gonna end up doing, and then No Normal, that was the name of
like the first
issue 1 or the issue 1 or like the first volume.
Yeah, I think it was the first volume was called No Normal,
which is good, but like
I don't know. I almost feel like you make that the title episode 1.
Generation Y.
I think Generation Y was like a title of an issue.
I believe it.
But
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, we should watch the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it as much as I was expecting.
It's got like things going for it.
Yeah. And you can take that to the bank, Fane. I know you're not here, but we watched, we came, we saw. It is what it is.
I do think this is significantly worse storytelling than the comic.
I don't think it's doing quite as well. But, I mean, like, I know, it's fair and it's not fair to compare the two, I suppose. Because, I mean, you are using the name Ms. Marvel. It's supposed to be...
You're using all the same names. You're telling an audience this is a replacement. You can watch this and get Ms. Marvel versus, like, reading the comic.
Yeah.
That is what it tells audiences when they, like, see that title.
Right. Because, like, at least so far...
what Young Justice.
Oh, that's going to be so fun to do. That's going to be fun to watch, huh? But, like, I'm not getting... Just from the 2 episodes alone, I'm not getting nearly as much as what the comic was saying by this point already.
No. Like, the whole scene at the convention feels so weak compared to what, like, the It's weird that they split the party scene into 2 separate scenes, and neither feel as good as the scene in the comic.
No, and I mean, even the heart to heart with her father, like the first real major one,
Yeah,
had already happened by now, and we haven't gotten anything like that.
no, like Kamala and her relationship with the entire cast is bad here. They are non-existent when that was the heart and soul of the comic, because they all represented like different aspects, like different cultural aspects of Kamala's life.
Yeah, where they all coalesced in Kamala essentially.
Yeah,
and we saw that.
It's
big
like
mixture.
This beautiful message, and like her relationship with Nokia, and her relationship with her parents, and then her relationship with Bruno, like bouncing off of that, because Bruno is supposed to represent like her ties to America and like a more broad like American perspective. Rather than Nokia's like rather strict Pakistani point of view.
But I don't know if you like, I mean,
I wish there was more of that, like because like these characters are here, they should be meant to like. I would say if you're gonna do this little with these characters, cut them.
Yeah, I mean, you use different mediums to portray different things. I do you think it comes down to the medium of this? Because you
can totally do like that story in like, because it has already such an episodic pacing to it in the comics that you can totally just bring that over and it should be fine. It's not like the comic was doing anything that's like 100% exclusive to what you can do in comics.
No,
this isn't Gwenpool. Like
that's a fair.
This
point.
isn't Animal Man. Like
right.
This isn't Flex Mentallo. Like you can do Ms.Marvel in a non-comic book setting.
Yeah. And
this feels like just a very not bad adaptation, but diet.
Yeah.
This is diet Ms.Marvel.
And
like if you want a more broader, less like
right. And I mean, I would say that for what it is, it could certainly be worse, and that's a terrible consolation, sure. But I would rather have I would rather have a palatable diet Ms.Marvel than something that completely ruins it.
This is facts. This is like this won't ruin the no, but it actually could though.
Again, we've only seen 2 episodes, so like
no, what I mean is like not writing wise, but because if this adaptation becomes too popular, that does mean that like you will forever lose what her powers mean.
Yeah,
and that's an aspect of her character that's like you're now missing like a third of Kamala's character by changing her powers.
Right.
And we were already missing another third of her personality by axing her entire side cast. So this is like a third of Ms.Marvel.
Yeah. Again, diet.
It's diet Ms.Marvel.
Trimming a lot out. Doesn't taste quite right. Doesn't taste quite as good, not quite as satisfying. I don't know. It's and people like this is essentially Kamala's, I guess, second chance in the cultural
in the mainstream
viewpoint in the mainstream, because Avengers came out and people didn't like Kamala.
No, it was very Fane says that made her popular. I mean, and I'm like, I don't know if he's
so there's made her popular and put her on the radar, so to speak.
Yeah, I think it just put her name out there, but people in
a bad way.
People did not like Kamala.
You can be popular and people not like you. Like you can, it's called being infamous,
Yeah,
it's not.
Everyone I talked to in person was like, oh, that's an awful, like either that's an awful adaptation of Kamala or I hate her. And like the people who never touched the comics, I go online, people are like, oh, she's one of the worst aspects of the game.
No. Read the comics.
Like, it's like, oh, please just read because I'm always going to be an advocate for that, because it's like these comics exist. Do you really need like an adaptation to interact with these characters? I mean, you can just go read the comics.
Like if you genuinely care, like because it's the genesis of a character. Their first appearance, where their story is first told, is this comic book. Like, yeah, if you really want to understand, I mean, not to say there can't be better adaptations from the original. I mean, look at a lot of the Hulk's runs. I mean, stuff that has built upon this character that has been around for such a long time. But like, I mean, with Kamala being so new, she doesn't have the luxury of. She doesn't have the legacy. Decades of legacy.
So it means that like if you ruin the reputation of her while she's still early as a character, in adaptation, you've ruined the character.
Because she's only been around for like, what, 10 years?
7 years?
Not even. Wow, yeah.
I think it was 2014 that she debuted.
Yeah, and I mean, tumultuous at best.
Yeah.
I mean, Wilson's run, great. Was it Ahmed's run?
Yeah, the second one is good.
Really good.
It's good. It's not as good as Wilson's, but it's solid.
Mm-hmm. So, 2 solid comic runs under her belt, but
it's also not long to read.
No, but it's not the accessible it's not the accessible medium.
I don't know if that's really true.
I don't well, especially today, it's super easy to buy.
It's so easy to just get a comic book.
Mm-hmm. Like if you really wanted to try.
Ms.Marvel has had Kamala's run is so short that it's like you just look up what Kamala's number is, start from there,
fucking read it,
and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, it's really that bad. The show, I mean, it's not like the worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, if we were putting it like 0 to 10, and 10 being like amazing, right? As a show, this is like a 7 currently.
Which granted, not terrible.
Pretty good. As an adaptation, as like how much this is representing the comic and how good of as a translation this is a 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not even like a bad translation, it's just a scuffed one.
Yeah.
Like, you're not getting Kamala from this.
You're missing so much that you.
And like I mentioned before, the actress is doing the best she can.
Mm-hmm.
It is everything else that is failing this adaptation.
And it's just kind of you make the best of what you got, and
yeah,
and
that makes me really respect this actress. She's really trying,
mm-hmm.
but she's not getting. And she has access to none of the material that makes Kamala.
No.
And that's sad. Like, it really is.
So
but I think we'll end the stream, maybe we'll do this again, maybe not.
We'll see. But thanks for sticking around, those of you who did.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Maybe we'll try to get the setup a little better next time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what like the cool kids do with their watch-alongs.
We'll figure it out. I think it'll go pretty well.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
so we'll see you all
indeed.
around.
Bye-bye.